Hey guys, I've been trying to work both dogs together here. I'm just going to tell you, training dogs, it's like you'll think they're just not catching on. They're not going to make it. They're not doing things right. And then they do something pretty good. Kind of like your kids. You ever have a kid that say, man, he just ain't catching on, I don't know what I'm going to do with this kid. And then they do something right. And all of a sudden, things click and they change, and well, then you go on the next thing and it starts over, of course. But yeah, these two dogs are starting to work pretty well together. Sally's the black and white, Autumn's the red and white. You've seen them before, and I've just been practicing with them actually as I'm driving all these goats, mainly goats with kids up here to make this creek crossing. And then to go on over to the oats. Of course, it rained a little the other night, and the water's up a little bit, and they don't want to cross. But it's fun. Push, push, push. Easy. And see how you just kind of get those kids just enough to turn them. Don't bite hard. Maybe not even bite. But that's what they need to do. It's hard to get a dog to do that. Either they don't want to mess with the kids, they just ignore them, or they want to bite them too hard. Just enough pressure. There's the old goat you seen with the yoke on her neck. She hadn't got back in the dog food feeder though. See some of them crossing. There's already been quite a few crossing before I started this video. And some of the nannies are standing on the other side bawling for their kids to come over. But that's okay. They'll come back and forth and the water will get down and the kids will get bigger and they'll go on across. See what happens here. Sally's a little intimidated by the nannies, but she will stand up to them if they make her mad. But it seems like she knows there's just enough pressure not to make them fight. Now Autumn, she'll get right in the middle of them, and she'll be even a little too rough on them. There goes some nannies across the creek. Once those nannies figure out there's all that good forage over there where the oats or peas are planted, they'll go back and forth quite a bit, and then their kids will follow. Walk up, Sally. Easy, easy. All right, hey! That's what I mean about Autumn. She gets a little too rough on them once in a while, but it encourages Sally, and it didn't hurt the nanny any. I didn't know where Sally went, but there's a bunch of kids that went back behind me, and she went back over there to bring them up. It's kind of cool. There's a couple nannies with kids on back in the woods that Autumn sees. Autumn. Oh, no, there's another kid that she had back there. I didn't see it. All right, all right. I don't mind them biting, but I don't like them to hang on. I think they do that when they're not confident they can let go and make the animal go where they want it to. So they just hang on. Well, I thought you might like to see this. I'll show another video or two of the dog working. Hey, I haven't talked too much about the sheep and goat management school that we're doing this, well, it'll be September 11th and 12th actually. And I'm putting together a thing too that we would include some more about how to train a working dog, or a working dog demonstration a little bit or something. I'm working on that, and I'll let you know when we get something figured out. And I'll let you know more about the school as we get more plans made. But if you were part of it last year, we had real good reviews. I think everybody thought it was well worth their time and money. And you know, honestly, I wish we could do it for free, but we all gotta feed our families and make a living too, and it takes quite a bit of time to put it all together. And so there's other things that aren't getting done when we're doing that. We just have to account for that. But I'll keep you posted. But we're planning on, we've had some people asking about, hey, what about, showing us how to work with a dog or training a dog, or more about that. And they are very useful. I tell you, our whole place would go to the dogs if it wasn't for the dogs, right? Yeah, I could watch them all day long. This is why I even got sheep and goats, or actually goats to start with, was to train a few dogs on. And then look what happened. Couldn't you just watch them all day? They're so smart. It takes a while though, honestly. I don't know how many hours I got training the dogs, but then again, it's fun. And good ones kind of train themselves, honestly. Just have to get them under control, but they know what to do. Well, I'm gonna load the dogs up here in the four-wheeler and leave these guys be for a while. Autumn, Sally, come here. Come here, get in there. Sally, get in there. Sally, Sally. She just wants to work. Sally, come on, get in there. That's a good dog. That's a good dogs. Yeah, you're movie stars. Yeah. So, hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.